The disturbing news about folic acid, tonight at 10 on CBS 2 News.
Let's get it on.
It's the must-see new episode of Survivor, CBS tonight.
Please tell me he's going to be okay. They wouldn't tell me anything down in ER.
He's lucky to be alive. Paul managed to escape with second-degree burns on 20% of his body. I saw a lot of burn victims when I was in Darfur, and believe me, it could have been a lot worse.
So he's going to be okay.
It's serious. It'll all depend on how well his body responds to the trauma, but he's getting the best care available. We called in a burn specialist from Chicago.
Can I see him?
Let the nurse get him settled, then you can go in.
Barbara, how's Paul? They just brought him down from surgery. He's hanging on barely.
We're investigating the car bombing as an attempted homicide, but I'll wait until Paul is stable to question him.
You don't need to talk to Paul to find out who did this. Get out there and arrest your brother, Craig.
Another dead end.
No phone call, no gas station receipt, no use of an automated toll. There is absolutely nothing, no evidence that Kit came back to Oakdale and fired the second shot that killed Sam.
There's gotta be something, Jack. You have to prove your theory about Kid, or Parker could go to jail for something he didn't do.
Yeah, well, then maybe we gotta move on to plan B. Maybe Cowboy Jack can help us catch this killer.
What makes you think that Craig is involved?
Oh, come on, Margot. What kind of proof do you want? Do you want a bomb receipt? We both know that Craig was behind this.
I'm supposed to base this on your hunch?
It's the same M.O. he used over 20 years ago to get rid of Steve Andropoulos. You'd think that after all these years, he'd come up with something a little more original.
All right, I understand that you're upset about Paul, so I'll come back later.
You know what? I'm just worried about Paul. You didn't deserve this. Craig has gone too far. So get out there and arrest him.
I have no intention of hurting Meg. Quite the contrary. Paul, however, that's a different story.
Dallas, I need you to put out an APB on Craig Montgomery for Paul Ryan's car bombing. Yes, that's right. High priority. He's a definite flight risk.
We'll be landing in approximately 50 minutes, Mr. Montgomery. Oh, and the current temperature in the Cayman Islands is 82 and sunny.
Perfect.
Gotta make it, honey. Hi. I'm here. Paul? What?
Meg. Call Meg.
Oh, I don't know. That's just really creepy.
I thought gaslighting Kit would be right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. Crazy plans usually are.
Yeah? Well, Kit's not gonna be an easy mark, even with Cowboy Jack's help. She's bound to be suspicious.
Yeah. And you know, she's a moving target, too. She said she was leaving town today. What if we're too late?
But I made that to go. I gotta catch a flight.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the station and try to get some help on slowing Kit down. Whatever keeps her here cannot be traced back to you or me.
What should I do?
Well, I'll call you as soon as we hear from her. In the meantime, she should probably put that away until we need him. And make sure that Parker gets to school. It's about time he went back. And he shouldn't be hanging around here if we're gonna pull this off.
Do you think this will work?
It has to.
doing?
Oh, there you are. I was just about to make you a big breakfast for your first day back at school.
Nice try, but I'm not going. And I want to know what you and Dad are up to.
You wanted nothing to do with him anymore.
I got a call from the night nurse in the ER, and I just wanted to see how he was. Is he awake?
Yes, he is. And unfortunately, he's asking for you.
Well, don't worry. I'll keep my distance. I just wanted to see if he was all right.
Where do you think you're going? He needs you. And he's probably lying in there because of you. So get in there. Now.
Stay with me.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Puffs. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
Achoo! Puffs Plus are more soothing than plain tissue. Noses prefer them if they have an issue. And now new Puffs Plus with the comforting scent of Vicks.
Dry skin praying for extraordinary moisture. Olay Quench Body Lotion delivers lush, heavenly moisture. For skin so quenched, it's saturated with beauty. Olay Quench.
When softness lasts throughout the day, you'll never have to hide your hair in a ponytail again. Our secret? A flake-free moisturized scalp. Introducing Advanced Head & Shoulders conditioners with targeted moisturizers. It restores an ideal moisture balance to your scalp and hair for lasting softness until the end of your day. Advanced Head & Shoulders conditioners. A great hair day starts at the scalp.
Experience a world of freshness in your fabrics. Awaken your senses to a feeling that's fresher than clean with Ultra Downy. It has a freshness you'll feel and smell and even see, virtually free of static. A total experience of freshness from Downy. It's a beautiful feeling.
Is your mouth protected at night? When I used Crest Pro Health at night, I feel like I'm protected.
Went to bed and it felt fresh, and then I woke up in the morning and it still felt that fresh feeling. My mouth felt cleaner and healthier.
Get the right protection at night with Crest Pro Health toothpaste. It's the only all-in-one toothpaste that protects all these areas dentists check most, even while you sleep.
Feel confident that I could turn over in the morning and give him a kiss?
Protect your mouth right with Crest Pro Health at night. Also, try Crest Pro Health Rinse.
Who makes chicken noodle soup as good as your grandma?
I do, because I make it with Swanson broth.
Swanson broth is made with all-natural chicken stock and the flavors of garden vegetables and herbs.
My secret is Swanson broth.
For more recipes, visit swansonbroth.com.
People spend too many days with seasonal nasal allergy symptoms like congestion. Only prescription Nasonex is proven to help prevent most seasonal nasal allergy symptoms, including congestion. So you can have more symptom-free days. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex. For more symptom-free days, ask your doctor about Nasonex.
There are cinnamon rolls. And then there are Pillsbury Grand Cinnamon Rolls, made with Cinnabon cinnamon. See the difference?
CBS News. Experience you can trust.
Tonight. What do you think of John McCain? He looks like the guy in front of you at the movies whose wife has to repeat everything, doesn't he?
Dave's All New with Steve Martin and Know Your Current Events tonight.
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I need to check his vitals.
Of course. It's okay. Chris will take good care of you.
Please don't go.
It's all right. He has to do his job. I'll be right
Stay.
inside.
His breathing shallow. There's fluid on his lungs. He's going into cardiac arrest. I'm gonna need you both to step outside, please.
What did you say to upset him? Nothing! You're the one who told me to go in there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Jack and I aren't up to anything.
Oh, I could hear you guys. You're arguing about my case. You guys should stop wasting your time because I shot Sam. He's dead. There's no defense.
That sounds an awful lot like giving up, Parker, and that's something we don't do in this family. Which is why you have to focus on getting your life back to normal, and that means going back to school.
No way. Okay, I was on the internet last night. Everyone knows what I did. They're calling me a crazed killer. They're afraid I'm gonna come to school with a gun and start shooting.
And then you have to prove them wrong, don't you?
No, things are bad enough. I cannot deal with this.
Hey, sweetie, I know it's tough, but you need to get back into a routine, right? And part of that is school.
I'm not going. Besides, nothing they teach me in school is gonna help me in jail.
Hey, is Margot around? I need to talk to her.
No, she's at the hospital trying to get Paul Ryan's statement.
About what?
You didn't hear? Ryan's car was bombed last night. He was almost killed. Like, I'm trying to track down Craig Montgomery for questioning.
No, I was up all last night working on Parker's case.
Dallas?
Margot, hey, listen,
Dallas.
I know it's a bad time. It'll only take a minute. It's important. I think I found a break in Parker's case.
Dallas, I need you to call the airport, get a list of passengers, all the international flights in the last 24 hours, and check out private charters as well, okay? All right, what is it? Make it fast,
I'm
Jack.
not going to bore you with the details. I need your help. The Oakdale PD has to keep Kit Fowler from leaving town.
Why? Tell me, it's an order.
Paul's blood pressure spiked. He went into cardiac arrhythmia.
Is he gonna be all right?
We're doing all we can for him. I called in a cardiac specialist. He's gonna do an emergency procedure, and we hope it'll stabilize him. I'll send you word when we know more, okay?
What was I thinking, letting you anywhere near him?
Look, I know you're upset, but I want the same thing you do. I want him to get through this and recover.
Get out of here. Leave him alone.
Hey.
Sophie, hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, final postnatal exam.
Any word from the judge about your baby?
Hallie is not her baby. She is Gwen Will's baby. And if you had 1 ounce of human decency or were smart enough, you would drop this pointless custody battle before you lose it.
Jack, I can't believe you're gonna fall for one of Carly's harebrained
This was
schemes.
my idea, not Carly's. Margot, I can't just sit back and watch Parker go to jail.
Listen, you're a great detective, but you're too close to this. And Kit is the second shooter.
Carly's convinced that Parker fired only once. The second shot killed Sam. Now, last night, Kit came by Metro, and I gotta tell you, the way she was acting, something just doesn't add up. Right now, this is just a hunch, but it could pay off. That's why I need this favor. You gotta keep Kit from leaving town.
What are you doing here, Sophie? Did you come to thank your partner in crime for betraying his cousin?
Sophie had a doctor's appointment, okay? She had every right to be here.
Stop defending the kidnapper and go take care of my son.
Paul is in good hands, okay? I know you were upset and exhausted, but that is no excuse for taking it out on Sophie.
Thank you for running interference. She kind of scares me.
Yeah, sorry. Barbara had no right to treat me like
You're taking care of her son. Will's okay, right?
that. Yeah, Will's older brother Paul was in a car bombing. We've been working on him all night.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we're doing all we can for him. Hey, but I'll let her get to you.
I have to go. Like, I can't deal with the kids and stuff.
Don't worry. I'll look after you.
Yeah, we'll make sure you're okay.
There. You see, you have nothing to worry about.
Uncle Brad's in the car. He's gonna drive us to school. He'll stick up for you, too.
Come on, are you afraid of some jerks at school? No, of course not. Good. Because we've got your back.
Right.
I have a feeling I'm really going to regret this, but yes, all right. I'll figure out some way to keep Kit in town.
I knew I could count on you.
Well, I've been in your situation.
Then you know why Carly and I have to pursue this.
I just hope that you can do for Parker what I couldn't do for Casey and keep him out of jail.
I'm sure as hell gonna try. Thank you.
Thank you, Margot.
Today, I really struggled with my fibromyalgia. I had pain all over. My muscles ached, so tender to the touch. Fibromyalgia is a real widespread pain condition, which also makes daily activities difficult. But until recently, there were no medicines approved by the FDA to manage fibromyalgia. Prescription Lyrica is the first and only FDA-approved treatment that can help relieve fibromyalgia pain and improve function.
Lyrica is not for everyone. Tell your doctor right away about any serious allergic reaction that causes swelling or affects breathing or skin, or changes in eyesight, including blurry vision or muscle pain with fever or tired feeling. Some of the most common side effects of Lyrica are dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands and feet. You should not drive or operate machinery until you know how Lyrica affects you. Do not drink alcohol while taking Lyrica.
Ask your doctor if Lyrica is right for you.
Right now, you're so hungry for dinner, you're thinking about going there. Good thing you know about new Special K2O Protein Water Mix. Just tear, pour, shake, and enjoy 5 grams of protein and fiber to help take the edge off your hunger. And only 30 calories so you can still lose weight. New Special K2O Protein Water Mix. Find it in the diet and nutrition aisle.
Make the most of your time at Kohl's 2-day mega sale. Save extra with Power Hours. Late on Friday, early on Saturday. The latest looks have arrived. Save 50 to 60% on Missy's Apartment 9 and all juniors apparel from So. Take an extra 15% off shoes and sandals, already 10 to 50% off. Take an extra 10% off all kitchen electrics, already 10 to 50% off. And refresh your floors with 55 to 60% off all rugs at Kohl's 2-day mega sale. This Friday and Saturday only. Kohl's. Expect great things.
I don't have time to worry whether my home smells fresh and clean. And since I heard about Airwick Freshmatic Ultra, I can rest easy. It automatically sprays a fresh burst of fragrance every 9, 18, or 36 minutes, so it's always working. And now when my husband takes his sneakers off, this Freshmatic Ultra has a button for an extra burst of freshness whenever I need it. That's a centipede for you. Airwick. It's good to be home. Also look for more discreet Airwick Freshmatic Mini.
Starting today, you can instantly transform your skin so that it's tighter, smoother, much smoother. Now discover our newest breakthrough in skincare, Skin Genesis Serum Concentrate from L'Oreal. This crystal clear serum is the most concentrated treatment with proxylin and hyaluronic. Skin Genesis works layer by layer to strengthen your skin to actually resist the signs of aging. You'll see tighter, much smoother skin. You won't believe it until you try it. Skin Genesis Serum Concentrate, only by L'Oreal.
What's about Paul Ryan? I gotta go. Let me know when you hear from the judge, okay?
I will. Sophie, right? Emily. Hi, Emily Stewart.
Oh, you're Allison's sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm really not in the mood for another lecture about my custody
Oh, no, no,
case.
that's none of my business, really.
Okay, then what?
Well, I saw you talking to Chris Hughes. And I actually happened to see you with Chris in Old Town yesterday.
So?
I don't know, it seems like you're getting close.
Okay, well, why do you care?
I used to date Chris, and I still care about him. I don't want to see him hurt or used.
My friendship with Chris is really none of your business. If you'll excuse me, I have a doctor's appointment.
That's my cell phone number, and please call me if there's anything new about my son.
Barbara Ryan, you have your first radiation treatment tomorrow with Dr. Hearn.
I can't even think about that right now. My son's recovery is all that matters.
Well, I understand, but you really shouldn't put it off.
I'll figure it out.
Do you have another family member that can come with you tomorrow?
I'll figure it out. Just call me if there's anything new about my son. Thank you.
Barbara, I haven't heard about Paul. I want you to know that I have assigned our top investigative reporter to the story.
Oh, I'm sure your gossip rag will be all over it.
No, Paul and Worldwide were in the process of acquiring a significant share of The Intruder. I can assure you the coverage will be very sensitive.
It's good to know that if the price is right, objective journalism is still possible.
I'm here as a friend. How is he?
He went into cardiac arrest. They're trying to stabilize him.
Who did this to him?
Oh, you mean your top reporters haven't figured that out? It was Craig.
What you call, a rickshaw?
The taxi's coming.
Yeah, so summer. Call it again. I can't miss my flight.
No, I'm sorry, you're not going anywhere. You're coming down with me to the station.
Why? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yes, you did.
Dallas, is there a problem?
Yeah. Your cop buddy, he is harassing me.
Dallas?
The rules are strict about transporting a murder victim's body across state lines. She didn't fill out the correct forms.
Okay, so call the Emmy's office and get this little misunderstanding worked out. There's no need to drag Kit down.
Okay, look, I'll see what I can do. But there's no way this can be settled in less than 24 hours, okay? Like, you don't leave town. You owe me one, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't expect me to thank you. Now I'm stuck here for another night. I can't even afford a hotel.
Well,
I can barely get out of this
sure
place.
the Oakdale PD would be happy to put you up.
Oh, yeah. I'm not that desperate. Cancel the cab.
It worked. She's stuck in town for at least another day. And she doesn't have any money for a hotel.
So far, so good.
And she's pretty riled up. You got your work cut out for you.
Now, don't worry about that. I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Damn it.
Oh, Kits! Hi!
Hi, I'm so surprised to see you. I thought you were leaving town.
Yeah, well, thanks to your cop buddies and the stupid paperwork, I'm stuck here for another night. Ain't even got enough for that wagon wheel dump.
Oh, kid, I'm sorry. I guess you could stay at Metro, or it's probably still technically a crime scene, huh? I guess you don't want any more trouble with the cops.
What the heck am I supposed to do?
Well, this may not be your first choice, but you could stay with me.
With you and your killer son? What are you, nuts? Anyway, why do you suddenly care what happens to me? What are you up to, Carly?
May I present my daughter?
Your Majesty.
And who are you?
Marry, Your Grace.
The other Boleyn girl. And what would you know of great men?
Looking, my lord. Ah, found one.
From the acclaimed best-selling novel, Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson, and Eric Bana.
We're sisters, and therefore born to be rivals.
The Other Boleyn Girl. Rated PG-13. In theaters February 29th.
There's a place called Hidden Valley, where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. And now find new refrigerated Hidden Valley Ranch in the produce section.
Little bear, I got your toothpaste. Oreo chewing toothpaste.
Very good.
Mommy thinks so too.
Orogel's safe to swallow, fluoride-free, and has great flavors.
My thumb.
Orogel, what moms want and kids love.
With Pam, food
sticks to nothing.
Action scrubber test flight T-minus 8 seconds.
I think our boys are working harder than ever.
2, 1.
Introducing Action Scrubber, the cleaning power of scrubbing bubbles combined with a grip that lets you rip through grime. It eats through tough soap scum with half the effort of Clorox and a regular sponge.
That was almost too easy.
Twice the clean, half the effort. New Action Scrubber, S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Who do I make it out to?
Oh, no thanks. I learned my lesson.
You think you can figure this tax stuff out by yourself?
No, actually, I got people now.
Oh, you got people?
Yes, and my people took a second look at my taxes, and they found like $1,300 that my last guy missed.
$1,300? Who was your last guy?
It was you.
Try H&R Block's Second Look. We found bigger refunds for over half our clients. Those we refiled got back $1,300 more on average.
Mistakes happen.
Ooh, that could be the title of your next book.
Good one.
Your body is a universe in and of itself. 60 trillion cells working in concert to keep you healthy and strong. To fight off pain and illness. Tylenol believes the right pain reliever for you is one that works with your body to target pain without irritating your stomach like aspirin can. One doctors recommend more than any other brand of pain reliever, so you can feel better in every sense of the word.
American Mattress.
The President's Day sale at American Mattress has been held over. You'll experience savings of 40 to 60% throughout the store. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday.
The economy's in trouble, and people are worried about their jobs. But liberal Democrat Bill Foster thinks higher taxes are the answer. He wants higher taxes on middle-class families with children, on small businesses and farmers, on married couples, on capital gains and dividends. That's extreme. Raising taxes kills jobs. We need to slash wasteful spending and cut taxes to create jobs. I'm Jim Oberweis. I approve this message, and I won't raise your taxes.
Got dry, cracked skin, ringworm, jock itch, psoriasis, athlete's foot? For fast results, find big relief in the little jar. Blue Star. Ask for it.
All new, next rate. We've got 4 words for you. Rachel in a cage.
They put me in jail.
Survivor host Jeff Probst is back.
The tables have been turned, America, on Rachel Ray.
Today at 2 on CBS 2 Chicago.
I hope that women don't have to choose. Do they want to have a healthy baby or do they want to have colon cancer?
CBS 2 investigates the disturbing news about folic acid. Is it good for us? Is it potentially deadly? Or both? Tonight at 10 on CBS 2 News.
Dexter. Sundays on CBS.
I had to come and see you, see if you were all right. I went to the cabin, and I got you these. I thought they would remind you of our time there together and how you got better before. I know you could do it again, Paul. Even without me. I can't help you get better at this time. I wish I could. But I can't.
Mom, why didn't you call me sooner? What?
Because you and Gwen are going through so much.
He's my brother. Is he gonna be okay?
It's very serious.
This is crazy. Who would do this?
It's Craig. I'm sure of it. He and Paul have been at each other's throats over Meg. I hate that man. I hate him. I thought I lost Paul last year because of him, and now this. I don't know. Paul's just got to make it through. You know, not a day goes by that I don't think about your sister, Jennifer. And now I think that you and Gwen might lose Hallie. What's happening to our family?
Mom, don't talk like that. Gwen and I were gonna get to keep Hallie. And Paul, he's strong. And he's gonna make it through this. You just don't give up on him.
I'm sorry, Paul. I can't do this.
Meg. Meg. Was Meg Snyder here?
I didn't see her.
I heard her voice.
Probably a dream. The sedative we have you on is pretty strong. You should rest.
That would be a mistake.
What are you doing? I just want to talk to Chris and ask him about Paul's condition.
Paul's stable. Satisfied? Now why don't you join me for lunch?
I actually have some. You know what? On second thought, I am famished. Let's go.
Hey, so you okay?
Yeah, fine. Physically, but I won't really be okay until I get my baby back. Is Barbara Ryan still here?
No, I was just about to call her, so you're safe for the moment. I had a really good time with you at the park. Would you like to go out for coffee with me sometime?
I had fun too, but I don't want to be your charity case.
I'm just trying to do a good deed here. You suffered a terrible loss, kid. I know that. And I feel responsible.
You should.
Look, we're both broke until we can sell Metro. You need a place to stay. Offering you a warm bed for one night is the least I can do.
I don't want to be anywhere near your trigger-happy son.
Of course. Well, Parker will be at the farm with Jack. And maybe I can get Jack to put in a good word at the station. They can speed up that paperwork. You can be gone first thing in the morning. Come on. Let me do this for you. You came to town to make amends. Now it's my turn.
A bed for a night don't make up for losing Sam.
Of course not.
I guess I don't really have much choice.
No. No, you don't. You are coming with me. Come on. And maybe I'll even throw a hot meal into the deal, huh? That's fine. Why are you so worried about Paul? Are you kidding? What? Are you forgetting the history that Paul and I had together? Are you forgetting that we used to be married?
Are you forgetting that you shot him on your wedding day? You and Paul make a bad combination.
Yeah, well, that's all behind us. In fact, we've come to terms with each other lately.
Why does that give me a bad feeling?
Well, get over it, because I've decided to take Paul up on his very generous business offer and let the intruder be a subsidy of Worldwide, which is another reason why I'm very worried about him.
Are you out of your mind?
So how'd it go at school today? Any trouble your first day back?
Well, there was this geek who started it on Parker, and I told him to shut his mouth or I'd shut it for him. And no one else said a word.
Oh. Did you thank your brother for standing up for you?
Could have handled the jerk. But you really let him have it.
Parker was just trying to save Mommy from Sam. He shouldn't have to go to jail.
I mean, yeah, you should have told me what was going on. We could have stopped Sam together. I didn't need your help. Well, you need my help in school.
Okay, hey, enough. JJ, Sage, why don't you go pick out a dessert you might want? Grab a couple brownies for Parker and me, would you? I'm proud of you for showing up at school today. I know that wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Listen, there's something else I need you to do for me. I want you to stay out at the farm with your brother and sister tonight.
I knew it. You and Mom are up to something. So tell me, what's going on at Mom's house that I can't know about?
Being here gives me the creeps.
Kid, you just need to relax, all right? It's just sit down. I'll fix you a drink, okay?
I'm on the wagon, remember?
Right. I'm sorry.
Look, maybe this is a mistake. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, no, come on. Kids, don't go.
When did you get smart about your digestive health?
When I found something delicious for my digestion.
When my stomach couldn't wait 14 days for slow-acting yogurt.
When I chose a safe, more natural solution for my family instead of pills and powders.
Plum Smart has a unique blend of prebiotic fiber, magnesium, and potassium. It's the smarter way to regulate your digestion.
I feel better already.
Get smart about your digestive health. Try Plum Smart and new Plum Smart Light from Sunsweet.
Excuse me, you have a second to talk? Have a seat.
Do you want to lay your head on my shoulder? I don't mind if you're
I don't know where this is coming from.
Being careful, it's very important to me because I have genital herpes.
And I don't.
Being careful? It's why I take Valtrex once a day. I thought it was okay between outbreaks. Then I learned something.
One study found that up to 70% of people who had genital herpes got it from their partner when they had no signs of an outbreak.
So you can still pass it on at any time.
Being careful
means knowing I'm doing all I can to reduce my risk of passing it on to her. That's why I take Valtrex once a day.
Valtrex is the only medication proven to reduce the risk of spreading genital herpes.
Always use safer sex practices with daily therapy, which also includes avoiding sexual contact when you get or think you're getting an outbreak. There's no cure for herpes. Even with treatment, it's possible to spread herpes. Valtrex is for adults with healthy immune systems. To avoid a potentially serious complication, tell your doctor if your immune system isn't normal because of bone marrow or kidney transplant or advanced HIV disease.
Being careful, it feels good.
Ask your doctor about once daily Valtrex and save up to $10 on each prescription at Valtrex.com.
When your skin suddenly feels like you're wearing an itchy wool sweater, 2 sizes too small, there's Eucerin Calming Itch Relief Treatment. With cooling menthol and oatmeal, it soothes immediately. Find calm and comfort with Eucerin.
The Crest Spin Brush Pro Clean has 2 moving heads that brush up to 3,700 times per minute to clean up to 70% more plaque in hard-to-reach places than a manual toothbrush. That looks a lot like work. Don't just brush, Crest Spin Brush.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Okay.
The power of pizza in a bite-sized snack. Totino's Pizza Rolls.
My Bliss? Lips that feel soothed, refreshed, alive. My Bliss X? New Soothing Splash Lip Infusion. Cool Rollerball? Soothing Liquid Formula. Discover Bliss. Discover Bliss X.
Survivor tonight. Let's get it on. The challenges are brutal.
We cannot lose today.
The elements extreme.
I just hope no spiders get me.
But surviving each other.
Yo, stuck a knife in my back.
Is the true test. Survivor CBS tonight.
Drew Carey brings The Price is Right to prime time. We are going to play Blanca. CBS delivers the winners Friday.
You must be hungry. Why don't you let me fix you up one of my famous hamburgers, okay?
Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll skip the McCarley.
Oh, it's sure better than wasting money at some restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'll have 1 or 2 bites before I go.
Good, okay. You just make yourself at home. Would you stop? There's nothing to worry about. Paul and I are going to be business associates, that's all. He can handle all the number crunching stuff I can't stand to do, and I can focus on the creative end, which is what I love anyway.
Emily, you're giving Paul the control over your newspaper and your life.
That's not true.
When Dusty died, he made you the sole owner and publisher of The Intruder.
I know, I'm aware of that.
Have you ever considered why?
Yes, he wanted somebody to have the paper who really cared about it.
Oh, Emily. He wanted you to be independent, to have a better life, a secure future without depending on some man to take care of
Some man?
things.
Paul is not some man. I know exactly who he is. I know exactly what I'm getting. We don't have to pretend with each other.
So what are you saying? That you and Paul can trust each other not to trust each other?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but yes, basically.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Look at this guy. Look at what just happened to him. How can you let him anywhere near you or your newspaper? How many times do you have to keep making the same mistakes?
I saw Sophie at the hospital. Chris is still helping her. It's infuriating.
Well, Hallie's better off with us, which is why we're not going to give up for her sake. Just like you can't give up on Paul.
It's not natural for a parent to lose a child. I would so gladly give up my own life before I lost one of you boys, or Hallie.
Mom, you can't talk like that, Mom. Okay? Nothing's gonna happen to us. You're as healthy as a horse. Paul, he's strong. He's gonna make it through this. And Gwen and I, we're gonna get to keep Hallie. Mom, you have to have faith.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel worse about helping me.
No, I don't. I don't pity you. I helped you because it was the right thing to do.
Just like you're helping Paul Ryan. I think Barbara would cut you some slack for saving her son.
No, Barbara's having a rough time. You know, I'd hate to see anyone lose a kid. Either be you, Will and Gwen, or Barbara. You know, I should probably call her. Hey, but I am not forgetting about that coffee, okay?
Hey. Seem a million miles away. I can't believe all those tears are from the onions.
I'm just so worried about Paul.
Of course you are, sweetheart. You have a big heart. You wouldn't be my Meg if you weren't concerned.
It's not just concern, Mama. Every ounce of me wants to go back to the hospital and stay by his side until he wakes up, until he's healthy again.
Look, sweetheart, naturally, normally, I would tell you to follow your instincts. But your heart has been broken so many times. And I know that if you go back to Paul, it'll happen again.
So what should I do?
You should stay here and let your family be strong for you. And let us take care of you and your precious, precious heart.
Your mom and I are working on a plan that'll keep you out of jail. It's not a sure thing, I'll admit it. But if it works, it could prove that you weren't the one who killed Sam.
I don't see how that's possible. Because I shot Sam. I killed him. They're gonna send me to Statesville.
Yeah, and we are doing everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen, Parker.
You must be really desperate if you're planning something with Mom. Because every time she tries something like this, it ends up blowing up in her face.
Here you go.
Thanks.
You don't like it?
It just needs ketchup. There we go.
Prescription drug prices.
Everyone's talking about them.
But now we can actually do something about them.
Go to Walmart.
At Walmart, their prices are unbeatable. On prescriptions, and even on stuff like Tylenol.
And get this, over 300 prescriptions are just $4.
Just $4. Imagine that.
I looked at the receipt and I thought it was a mistake.
The pharmacist just smiled and said,
That's what everyone says.
Save money, live better. Walmart.
Introducing the new Total Effects with 7 powerful anti-aging therapies that brighten, hydrate, smooth, refine the look of pores, even tone, reduce the look of lines, and lock in moisture. All in one clever little bottle. Totally love the skin you're in with Olay's new Total Effects.
The woman on the right is using Cascade 2-in-1 action packs. The woman on the left isn't. With Cascade, there's no unwrapping and no mess. Cascade 2-in-1 action packs, automatically clean every time.
Discover Black Silk from Folgers. With bold, rich flavor that's exceptionally smooth. Wake up to Black Silk. Vicks has got you covered, no matter what the cold season brings. For comfort and care, Vicks is always there. Uncomfortable. Comfortable. Uncomfortable. Comfortable. Some things in life are just uncomfortable. Going to the bathroom shouldn't be. So when it's hard or even hurts to go, Dulcolac Stool Softener makes it easy again with the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient. Dulcolac Stool Softener doesn't make you go, it just makes it more comfortable to go. And it's so gentle, you can use it whenever you need to. Dulcolac Stool Softener. Make yourself comfortable.
Pop-Tarts can't stand up to the delicious taste of toaster strudel. Pillsbury toaster strudel, the one kids want to eat.
Man-wich, we all adore thee. Fun and easy and sloppy too. Napkins now unfold before thee. Man-wich, joy does spring from you.
Make tonight a Manwich night.
This boy was kidnapped 6 years ago. What the hell are you doing here?
I don't like leaving a puzzle half finished.
Starting to miss the lab?
No, I like a good field trip.
Hughes,
Oh, hey, sis. Guess where I am?
it better be from your lawyer's office. You can turn yourself in.
Don't hold your breath. Hey, I'm just curious. Is Paul Ryan dead?
It looks like Paul's gonna make it.
Too bad.
Craig, you are our one and only suspect.
You make it sound like I've won the lottery.
Well, you're just lucky you're not facing murder charges.
Well, that is not the outcome I had hoped for. I truly wanted Paul Ryan dead.
You realize you're talking to a cop, not just your sister.
Yeah, and if I were there, you'd be cuffing me and reading me my rights, brother or no.
That's right.
Which is precisely why I'm not there. I do need you to understand why I did what I did. Truth is, Paul and Meg tortured me, and Paul had to pay the price. And if I had to do it over again, Paul Ryan would not survive.
You stop making threats. Craig, nothing justifies what you've done.
I feel completely justified. Take care of yourself, Margot. I love you. Oh, one more thing. You'll never be able to find me. So don't even try. Who are you?
I'm Sophie Duran. I was
Gwen and Will adopted my baby. Now I'm trying to get her back, and your whole family hates me.
You're right. Well, I've been there. Thank you
For what?
for being honest.
Sure.
Hey. Have you seen Meg Snyder?
Yes. I think I saw her earlier, but she left. I should go.
Okay. Would you stay? I don't want to be alone.
I finally got through the nurse's station. Paul woke up. They think he's gonna pull through.
Well, I'm very, very glad to hear that. You know, that shows that he can make it on his own without you.
So what does that make me feel worse?
Now, you listen to me. You're doing the right thing by staying away. Right now, Paul's where he needs to be, and you are where you need to be. You are.
Thank you. Paul is stable again. I'm gonna get to the hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna come with you.
No. You let me go. You stay here with your little girl. Because they're only a little for a short while. I feel like it was just last week that I was rocking you in my arms. You know what? So much can happen in life that you don't expect. Just promise me you're gonna cherish every moment you have as a family.
That was some burger. Wow, I haven't felt this relaxing in a long time. Sleepy too. I'll help you with the dishes.
Oh, no. I'll take care of that. Why don't you, go take a nap, okay?
Okay, don't mind if I do. Oh, man.
Okay, JJ, Sage, come on, let's get going.
Don't you want to hear what Mom has to say? Is it a sign that the coast is clear?
Barbara, I'll admit that your mother has messed things up in the past. So have I, but we are working together now to help you. Do you think you can trust us?
Try.
Thank you. Let's get going, guys. There's one more thing I want to ask you. I want you to stay away from your mother's house tonight. No matter what, I want you to stay at the farm with your brother and sister. Can you do that? No questions asked?
Yeah. I really hope you know what you're doing.
Kid's upstairs sleeping.
Okay. The kids are all set up at the farm. Emma's taking care of them for the night.
Oh, Jack, I hope this works.
Well, we'll soon find out. Where is it?
Oh.
Go.
Okay, well, let's find out what happens when Cowboy Jack rises from the dead.
On the next As the World Turns.
What should we do?
How about this? You will always be my first choice.
You know what you did to Sam. Admit it.
I have to talk to you. May I come in?
Before I found a leave, the pain would prevent me from moving around a lot. I was very unhealthy, very overweight. The pain was unbearable. I couldn't walk a block because my knees hurt so bad. I want to leave, and that was it. I swore off everything else, and that became my new best friend. It gave me my life, and it gave my girls their mom. I started dancing, started playing basketball with them. To see the look on their face when Mom beats them and Mom can outrun them now is amazing. They're like, that's my mom. That is my mom.
I don't have time to worry whether my home smells fresh and clean. And since I heard about Airwick Freshmatic Ultra, I can rest easy. It automatically sprays a fresh burst of fragrance every 9, 18, or 36 minutes, so it's always working. And now when my husband takes his sneakers off, this Freshmatic Ultra has a button for an extra burst of freshness whenever I need it. That's a centipede for you. Airwick, it's good to be home. Also look for more discreet Airwick Freshmatic Mini.
If you could get service like this for the same price as this, why wouldn't you?
It's the same with car insurance. If you can get State Farm's unbeatable good neighbor service for the same or less than the other guys, why wouldn't you? With discounts up to 40%, you could. Get a quote and start saving today.
Quick question about my hair.
I'm on the phone.
Oh.
Have you recovered from all of those holiday goodies?
Digestive system is back in order.
So Activia worked.
Best resolution ever. Now I eat it every day.
With the natural culture Bifidus regularis, eating Activia every day is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks. In a nationwide survey, 93% of people who took the Activia challenge would recommend it.
It's going to be a very good year.
The Activia challenge. It works or it's free.
My lymphoma had not only come back, but it was life-threatening.
After I discovered I was pregnant, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
When I first found out that Frank had cancer, I felt like my whole world had fallen apart.
I went to one more hospital because I wasn't willing to give up.
Being treated like a real person for the first time in 10 years was such a relief.
I feel like it's just like going back home.
My son.
Our cancer information specialists are available 24 hours a day. Call now and they'll send you this free life-changing video and information kit that shows you how state-of-the-art medicine combines with unique therapies to give you treatment options you may not even know exist.
We as cancer patients, for whatever reason, have been dealt this kind of pain. But there is hope on the other side, and there is great life after cancer.
This week, a plot exposed. You just couldn't stay away from Eric, so your brother's gonna go to prison. A suspect revealed.
You have to prove your theory about Kid, or Parker could go to jail for something he didn't do. What are you up to, Carly?
A child beyond control.
We all know what Will has done, and it's gonna stop right here, right now.
The drama is always on CBS Daytime weekdays.
At Safe Auto, we know what it's like, and we're here to help 24/7. Play it safe. Call now.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
The